Joshua Jackson here with the head coach of the Tigers of Savannah State, Tino Burgos. Coach, Mother Nature kind of playing some cruel tricks on you right now, having to adjust some things with the schedule for this upcoming series here against Kentucky State. But we just talked a minute ago about being able to be comfortable with these types of situations, because these are situations that you're going to have, especially when you get ready to go into tournament play later on this year.
Absolutely, it's just part of baseball, part of the spring season coming around, the rainy season's coming, and so it's just a game of adjustments, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to make an adjustment and play some ball this weekend.
Speaking of adjustments, you guys have been playing some great baseball over these past few weeks. Now the guys are starting to see the baseball and hit it quite well. A big win on the road against Voorhees a couple of days ago, 11-6-3 Tigers with home runs in that contest. What's changed for you from the start of that season to what we're seeing right now?
Getting some games under our belt, being able to play some balls, seeing what pieces are fit and what situations fit. Guys being able to see some fastballs, some curveballs, some sliders, some different pitches, and being more committed to what our offensive approach is. And they've done an excellent job against Voorhees, and I just feel like we're going to be continuing to get better.
And then you talk about playing the games against the Fort Lauderdales and the Tampas that will play later on this year, the Illinois Springfields earlier in this year. You'll play Erskine as well. If you win, you're fortunate to win a conference, you're more than likely going to be playing a similar team like that later on this year. So, what went into that the strategy of being able to schedule those teams here for the opportunity to potentially play them here in the playoffs?
Just the idea that if we can come in, have a good season in the SIAC, win the conference, we're going to be playing one of those teams, right? Tampa most likely host, or a team in North Carolina, possibly here in Georgia, and so we want to be prepared for that. We want to know what it looks like, and as coaches we haven't experienced it, right? And so for us to see it firsthand is exciting.
Then we look at what you're going on right now with as far as your pitching staff. You did make a bit of a change there as far as your rotation. We saw last week against Clark Atlanta. We saw Greg Gonzalez go to the bullpen. You bring Sal Urso on into one of those starting spots. What went into that change? Is that something we possibly could see permanently, or are you still trying to tinker some things with that pitching staff?
Conference play. That was a tough Clark team we played, and so that game was tight, and we felt Greg gave us the best chance at that moment to stay in that game and possibly win it, which we were able to do it. Greg came in and was lights out. He did what Greg does, and so with Sal, it was more of a matchup. They hit the fastball really good. And so with Sal, we figured a little change of pace, curveball, change-up type guy. He came in and he excelled and did an excellent job for us.
Speaking of conference play, got another big conference series coming up on this coming Sunday and Monday with those games against Kentucky State. What do you see from Kentucky State, and your thoughts on being able to take them on here in Savannah?
Well, Coach Hendry does a great job over there at Kentucky State. I know they've been down the last couple of years, but that doesn't, their schedule and conference wins doesn't really reflect the type of ball club they've had. They've lost some really tough games and some really close games, and I know Coach Rob is going to have them coached up, and they're going to be ready to play a good Savannah State baseball team. So I expect us to have that same energy.
All right, Coach, we appreciate your time. Let's get back to practice and see if we can get him in this week.
You got it, Josh. Keep doing a great job.
Appreciate you.